All right. But when you're talking astrally, you're leaving this material realm. Okay, like this whole idea we have of this material realm being the infinite, the final destination, the all encompassing destination, the all, like we literally think that we are nothing but the body, right? We are taught this. That's the only reason that you get depressed when you see somebody, quote unquote, leave their body. They call it death. I know death isn't real. I know they're transcending the realm. I'm happy for those who transcend the realm. I actually get sad at the thought that they might come back. Understand, keyword, understand that you might have heard of something that people speak about called an out-of-body experience. Okay? But how can one step outside of the body? Is it possible for you to leave your body? And if it is possible for you to leave your body, because we're just asking questions for a friend today. Is it possible for you to leave a body? And if it is possible for you to leave your body, then what really are you? Another term for out-of-body experience, the correct term for it is called astral projection. Many of us have had out-of-body experience where we astral projected and just didn't know what it was. A lot of I've talked to many people throughout my journey in this realm that have told me stories where they went to sleep on the couch, and when they woke up, they was floating over their own body. Many stories of people saying they was sleeping, they woke up and they felt like the witch was riding them because they couldn't move. Can science explain that to us? And what is science? The science, when we think of science, we think of biology, chemistry, physics. That's what they teach you in school. That's what science is. That's all they teach you in school. Biology and physics. Anything more, you have to go to college for that. Or you're pretty much considered a scientist if you go any deeper. In Western philosophy. Gods, goddesses, non-ether beings. I'm talking to you clearly. Hear me out if you never heard me before. If you're wondering if astral travel is real, able to astral travel, you definitely can. But to get a deeper understanding of what astral travel really is, you're going to have to do a little science work, a little science homework. So, we're going to use a couple big words today, but don't be scared of them. When you hear these words, don't be scared of them. Fear nothing. See, we fear certain words, which is what keep us completely away from the information. If a word look too big, we like, I ain't fucking with it. Oh, that word too big, I ain't fucking with it. But because you scared of that big word, you missing out on a lot of information. Remember something about our oppressor, these human beings. Although they control the media, so they control the narrative because they control the media, right? Understand that they are not creators because they lack souls. They are soulless beings. So, anything they tell you, they will always put some truth in there. Always. Always. I don't care how much a person lie. Listen, I never went to college for psychology, but I can tell you all about psychology. I'm a master psychologist. I'm a master at the mental field. You know what I'm saying? You know, understand, right, that I say that to say this. Our oppressors play mind games with us. They really basic mind games once you understand him. But he never taught you about astral travel in school in science. Yet he claimed to teach you science. I repeat, our oppressors never taught us science in school. Astral is spiritual. Spiritual is quantum. When you're talking quantum, what is quantum physics? I went to Google. I just like to play with things to have certain things to show you all just as reference points. All right. To give you some sort of a reference point. You know, I'm perfectly fine sitting there talking to y'all without pulling up a picture. You know, but I understand from a teaching point of view, we learn the best in this material realm through visual stimuli. This is why they always show you things. They teach you through imagery. So I want to put some imagery in front of y'all as best as I can. Pay close attention, reflection. Share the live 3 times because we understand the power of the 3, the 6, and the 9. So for us to understand about the astral realms, we're talking the spiritual realm. But we have to find out the scientific name for the spiritual realm. The scientific name for the spiritual realm is quantum realm. So for us to find out what our oppressor knows about our realm, we have to go into his science. But if we don't go into his science under looking and search within the right file, which means the right genre, we'll be completely lost. So this is why I'm breaking down to you quantum physics. You will never, if you want to know about the astral planes, you can read about what the little things they teach you about the astral planes. For material, that helps your material body. But remember, you are the source within, the God. You're the source of all. So after you do read about quantum physics, you want to meditate on what you're reading. You want to ponder on what you're reading. You want to activate this pineal gland by asking questions about your surroundings. Okay? So let's look at what quantum physics is. Because this is the genre you have to look under to learn about the astral realms. Because your oppressor talks about this place of existence, but he will never let you know about it. In the last time I checked, they don't teach quantum physics in no schools. When you talking quantum physics, you definitely got to go to Yale or some shit and be going there for being a scientist, or you're going there to be a quantum physicist or some shit. You get what I'm saying? It's not a subject that's popular. That's taught popularly because it's diving into the powers that be. So, what is quantum physics? Quantum physics is a branch of physics that deals with things that are very, very small, in which are on the level of the atom and smaller. Okay. Remember when I was telling y'all that the movie Ant-Man is all about the astral planes? The movie Ant-Man is about the spiritual world and the astral world, aka the quantum world. What's Ant-Man ability? Yeah, he can get bigger, but that ain't what he the most powerful at. Where is he the most powerful? When he gets smaller. When he So you can't, your five senses don't apply to this realm. Remember, the five senses only applies to the physical. Now remember, we have DEA, RNA, deoxyetheric acid, and RNA. All right? They have DNA. So they are not the sun gods. They are not the creators of the cosmos. So they can't figure out the quantum realm. Which is why they tell you next. They say many of the phenomena that occur at this very tiny level are highly non-intuitive. And because they don't understand it, family, they let you know it's beyond their comprehension and make absolutely no sense to the smartest of scientists. It don't make sense to them. It makes a lot of sense to me. That's why I'm finna keep breaking it down. You see what I'm saying? I just want y'all to see what they say about this realm. About you. You come from the quantum realms. And it's not tiny at all. It's actually huge. But it's beyond the periscope of their understanding. Because they lack the metaphysics. Just like they can't figure out how the pyramids was made. But I can tell you how they was made. You can tell me how it was made if you go and tap into your RNA and your DEA inside of you. That's what this is. These are computer codes inside of you that you can access that will allow you to tap into, like, everything about you is technology, family. So when you're talking to astral planes, you're talking about a plane of existence that they still don't understand. And this is quantum physics. Let alone the next step up is metaphysics. Like I keep telling y'all, when I'm sitting here teaching y'all like how I'm breaking this shit down to y'all and I'm finna keep breaking, they can't do that. They telling you right there they can't do it. And I'm telling you why they can't do it. Which will explain to you why you don't know about these astral realms, the astral planes. All right? So what is this material plane? Let's do what they can't do because they don't have the genetics to do it. But I'll do it for you. So let's break down the quantum physics, the quantum realm. Okay, so the first to break this is composed, this world is composed of matter. Okay? The material plane is composed of matter. Okay? Now, what are the 4 different phases of matter? It's really 4. They only listed 3. The 4th is the plasma. All right? But these are the 3 different phases of matter. So this world that you live in, this solid, this world that you see, everything you can touch, taste, hear, this world is composed of matter. 4 levels of matter. Solids, liquids, gases, and plasma energy, nigga. Okay, now, for example, if I told you right now you can walk through that wall, you would say that that's impossible because you don't understand quantum physics. You don't understand nothing about this material realm. You have no clue that what is this realm composed of? Why you saying you can't walk through that wall back there? What is this realm composed of? Can you tell me? If you can't tell me, you need to shut the fuck up and listen. See what I'm saying? This world is composed of solids, liquids, and gases and plasma energy, which is the 4 different states of matter. We are luminous beings. All right? This is just a matter world. Now let's read about this matter. Okay, the first one is a solid. Solids are, and all matter is atoms. Okay? So what is an atom? When I'm talking atoms, now we're talking molecular, on a molecular level. But you are composed of atoms. Your entire physical avatar is composed of atoms. Right now, my body appears solid. This appears solid. But if you was to take a microscope and put it on it, you would see particles vibrating and moving because matter is not solid. Even a solid isn't solid. All right? Everything in matter is composed of atoms. So everything around us that we can touch, see, is composed of atoms. Okay? Now let's read about a solid. What is a solid? A solid is the slowest form of vibrating matter that the human eye that you can see on this material level. All right? We're talking physics here. The slowest form of vibration that you can see on this material level of matter is called, things appear solid. We're back to talking about this wall. The wall appears solid because it's vibrating. It's a cluster of atoms, and they're vibrating so slow that they make it appear solid. That's what a solid is. Now let's read it right there. In a solid, atoms are packed tightly together and move very slowly. They simply vibrate back and forth. All right, I can barely know my face right there. Matter holds its shape and cannot be easily compressed. Solids also have a definite volume. Your pencil is an example of a solid matter. Okay, so once again, even though I can't see that side where my picture at, you heard what you need to hear right there. It's right there in your face. In a solid, atoms are packed tightly together and move very slowly, nigga. So the wall appears solid, but it's not. It's moving. And if you understood the science of matter, you could part those particles and move the wall and phase through the wall. But if you don't know anything about science in your realm, that sounds crazy to you. But no, you sound crazy because you're speaking about shit you have no understanding of. We're talking science, family. The science is right in front of your face. The science, I'm just using something outrageous that you would think is outrageous, like walking through a wall. Because if you think walking through a wall is outrageous, you will never be able to fathom at all the astral planes. Nigga, this light code lockdown, believing your oppressors. Nothing around you is what you think it is. We talking about solids. This shit looks solid, don't it? But it's not. It's moving. It's moving, family. It is moving. This is a cluster of atoms, and they're vibrating so slow that they appear to be a solid. So the slowest form of vibration that you can see is a solid, but it's not it if you understand the science of it. This is why they don't want you to understand the science of it, because this is quantum physics we're talking right now. Let's go to the next form of matter, liquid. In a liquid, the atoms are spaced farther apart and they move faster. So the atoms in liquids move 1,000 times faster than solids. All right. They are also able to float or slip past each other. They can't do that in solids. You get what I'm saying? This is what makes them a solid. But because of this, liquids do not hold their shape, but take the shape of the container in which they are placed. You know how when you got liquid, water, it don't matter what you put water in, it will take the shape of whatever you put it in. This is why Bruce Lee said, be water. Remember his quote? Be water. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water. But he was saying be water because water is a liquid. And the atoms, they flow and they are